I will run Norwich for Nelson's Journey as I see children struggling to cope with a bereavement or loss, get through the service and leave in a happier place, which makes it all worthwhile. I've been involved with Nelson's Journey, a charity that's close to my heart, for just over 10 years. The reason that I volunteer for Nelson's Journey is because I see children that are struggling with their bereavement and being unable to cope, and the service that Nelson's Journey provides and the volunteers that help support it and the added value that I can provide leaves them sort of feeling that they're now able to cope. So for me that's actually more of a worthwhile charity to support. When I first see the children, generally as a rule they're very quiet, quite introverted, quite shy, very nervous. They often ask questions as to why they can't talk to that person anymore. They didn't get the chance to say goodbye. So they're definitely in their shell, not a lot of confidence, suffering from sort of heartache and sadness. So the service that Nelson's Journey offer is activity, weekends and also day activity. So I help out with the weekend residential, so they will come for the weekend, they will do various activities. One of these activities is a memory jar, and each one of these represents a memory. So they will do a colour that will depict a memory of the one that they've come to remember, and they have a chance to share the memory with the rest of the group, and it's quite nice because they actually sort of maybe share the sort of common colour. Maybe they liked say going to the beach, and they would share that with perhaps someone else that's going through a loss, so they would probably make friends as well whilst they're on residential.
The orange for his hugs and the blue for the colour with us.
I have had an experience where a friend has come to me because she knows of the charity work that I do for Nelson's Journey. Her son was struggling with a bereavement of a relative, so I talked through the memory jar and how it gave a way of expressing those emotions and those memories, and it's something that they did together, so they could share those memories, and it was able to open up that child's sorrow and sadness for them to share that, and I think it was the first stage of them being able to deal with the bereavement and the loss of the loved one, and being able for them to connect and talk to each other about it. For all of these reasons, I chose to run Norwich for Nelson's Journey because I can see that when a child is struggling to cope with bereavement, they come and use the Nelson's Journey service and they leave such a better person, leaving with a brighter smile, able to sort of cope with what they're going through at such a difficult time for them. So, for who will you run Norwich?